Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe and healthy in this pandemic. So, today we'll start a new chapter. Chapter name is Using the Keyboard. So, first of all, look at the picture. Keyboard, it's an important part of computer body. It is used to type on a computer. Just as we used a pen or pencil to write on paper, similarly, to write on the computer, the keyboard is needed. It's an important part of the computer. So, in this chapter, we'll see what is the use of keyboard. Then we'll study what is cursor. Then we'll see different types of keys present on keyboard and what are their uses. So, keyboard is an important part of computer and it is used to type letters, words and numbers. There are number of buttons on keyboard and that number of buttons are known as keys. There are 104 keys present on keyboard. Each key has either a number or a letter or a symbol printed on it. These keys are used to type numbers, words and symbols on computer. What are printed on keyboard? Number, key and symbol. Okay, now we will see what is cursor. So basically cursor is a small blinking line which is appearing on the screen. As you can see in the picture, it is a small blinking line, so it is called as cursor. And when we type on keyboard, the cursor moves ahead and it tells the position of the text which we are typing. So the cursor is a small blinking line which appears on screen and it tells us the position of the text which we are typing. Now we will see the different types of keys present on keyboard. So the first key is alphabet keys. As we know, A to Z are known as alphabets. In the same way, keyboard has alphabet keys and all the letters from A to Z are printed on it and they are used to write words and sentences. There are total 26 alphabet keys on the keyboard. Okay, so how many alphabet keys are present on the keyboard? 26 from A to Z and they are used to write words and sentences. Now coming to the next key. The next key is number keys. There are 10 numbers on the keyboard. They have numbers printed on them from 1 to 0, as you can see in picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 0. These are present above the alphabet keys. Alphabet keys are from A to Z. So these number keys are present above the alphabet keys. And there are two sets of number keys on the keyboard. One is present above the alphabet keys and the other one is present on the right side of the keyboard, as you can see in the picture. So how many number keys are present? 10. And how many alphabet keys are present? 26. Now coming to the third key, that is spacebar key. So spacebar key is the longest key on the keyboard and is used to give a space between two words in a sentence. Okay, so as you can see in the picture, it is the longest key on the keyboard and it is used to give a blank space between words, letters, numbers and symbol. Okay children, so which is the longest key on the keyboard? Spacebar key. Now coming to the next key, backspace key. So when you make a mistake while writing with a pencil, what do? You use an eraser to correct your mistake, right? So what happens if you make a mistake while typing on a computer? So we use backspace key or delete key to erase it. Okay, so backspace key is used to erase whatever is to the left of the cursor. We have seen what is cursor. So whatever is present on the left of the cursor, we erase it with the help of backspace key, and whatever is present on the right of the cursor, we use delete key. Okay, so to erase a mistake in a computer, we use two keys. One is backspace key and the second one is delete key. So backspace key is used to erase the mistake done on the left of the cursor, and delete key is used to erase mistake done on the right of the cursor. Okay, now coming to the next key, that is enter key. So enter key is located to the right of alphabet keys and numeric pad. Okay, there are two enter keys on the keyboard and we press it to start a new line while typing. Okay, as you can see, we have pressed enter key and the cursor is going to the next line. So what enter key does, it moves the cursor to the next line. Now coming to the last key, that is arrow keys. Arrow keys, as you know, there are 4 types of direction: left, right, up and down. In the same way, keyboard has 4 set of arrows which are used to move the cursor. So 4 arrows are up arrow, down arrow, right arrow and left arrow. So these arrows are used to move the cursor left, right, up and down. So students, what we have seen in this chapter, the keyboard, which is an important part of computer and it is used to write on the computer. Okay, and keyboard has number of buttons on it which is known as keys. It has different types of keys. Then we have seen what is cursor. So cursor is a small blinking line on the screen and it tells us the position of the text which we have typed. Then we have seen alphabet keys. There are 26 alphabet keys on the keyboard which is used to type letters and words. Then we have seen number keys. There are 10 number keys on the keyboard which are used to type numbers. Then we have seen the spacebar key, which is the longest key on the keyboard, and it is used, or it gives a blank space between words, letters, numbers and symbols. Then we have seen the backspace key. So backspace key is used to erase the mistake which we have done while typing on a computer. And one more key we have seen with backspace, that is delete key. These two keys are used to erase the letters or the words which we have typed by mistake. Then we have seen the enter key. Enter key is used to move the cursor to the next line or to start a new line while typing. Then we have seen the arrow keys. There are 4 types of arrow keys: up, down, left and right. These arrow keys are used to move the cursor left, right, up and down. So I hope students you understood the chapter. Thank you.